Hi, in this presentation I'm going to talk about the P.CORDER versus a PC or software device to record your presentations or your lectures. A lot of people ask us, why should I use a hardware device, which the P.CORDER is, rather than some software or device that I've got. So I'm going to go through that just briefly. The idea of the P.CORDER was just to be able to record the entire presentation experience as I'm doing now, but with just the touch of a button. So these are some of our competitors in terms of the portable recording devices and what there is available. And this is the P.CORDER. So it's just a hardware device with two HDMI inputs and a wireless option for audio. So it captures everything and puts it all onto an MP4, just exactly as I'm doing now. And this is the control. It's just a simple remote control, infrared remote control, the same as you would use to operate your TV. So it's very simple to control and easy to control. We've also got other control options, so I can come back to that if necessary. So these are the main USPs. There's a short setup time. There is a video on our YouTube channel where you can see us set up everything, the whole kit, in about 6 minutes. So have a look at that. And anyone can connect it. It's got labels on it, so it shows you where to connect the presenter camera and where to connect the presentation. There's no IT compliance needed, so you don't need to get any IT department involved in the setup of this system. You just plug it in, you start recording, and you've got your presentation on a memory stick. And there's no need to log into any software or to download software. It's just basically the device is there, you plug in your PowerPoint, and away you go. And there are no fees, like license fees, on a regular basis. Once you buy the hardware of the P.CORDER, you've got everything there. It's plug and play. We say, enable anybody to create good looking presentations, and you can see you can also brand those presentations. So as you see, the logos below there have a different brand on them that I can change using my remote control to change and they're bitmaps, which is easy to change. So you get everything combined. It's edited for you. There's no editing needed afterwards. With your corporate ID in. So this is the thing that we call post-processing on the fly. So as I'm recording this presentation, the slides and the presenter are synchronized right now, and you don't need to do anything more. You can edit afterwards. You've got an MP4 file, so you can edit, but you shouldn't need to. Maybe just trim the beginning and the end. It's all in one. There's no PC, and it's basically a hardware device, so it's got a lot of longevity, and it's very reliable. Once it's in the rack and working, or once it's set up and working, it works, and there's no need to worry about software updates on a regular basis. So that makes it easy, and it's very compact. It's just a half rack unit. You can take it anywhere with you. And the other important thing is return on investment. Most customers save money just on the amount of time or money that they spend on editing, or editing presentations together, or editing presentations after they've been completed. And the other thing is, it's always got the presenter in shot, so I'm always engaging you whilst I'm doing the presentation and whilst I'm going through the slides. Afterwards, if you had a separate device, you'd have to edit those slides together with the presenter, and that might take you more time. So a lot of people, really, they get an ROI within the first 6 months, just depending on what they're spending. So the basic functions of the P.CORDER is combine the notebook and the output of the presenter in one. Add your corporate ID, text, logos, whatever you want to make sure it's your property. You've got a professional microphone input that you can make sure you capture the audio, and then it goes out to a projector as well and records on a USB. So if we look at this close up of the sort of system, if you like, you can see everything that comes into the P.CORDER and the way it's set up, and you can be streaming whilst you're recording, whilst you're going out to a projector. So you can have a room projector with this on it. You can be recording that at the same time, and then you can be streaming that at the same time. So it makes it a very versatile device. So here's our sort of return on investment comparison. I mean, if you look at an equipment, hiring the equipment and an operator, and you wanted to go and record, and then afterwards you've got to do editing, you're looking at a total cost for 1 day of about that, versus the P.CORDER kit total, which you can hire for £200 a day and do it all yourself and finish the presentation all in one go. And this is just a slide of some of our reference customers, and yeah, just feel free to get in touch with us. We're in the normal places. You can find us find our website. You can find us on Twitter, on YouTube. There's lots of videos there, and on Facebook as well. So thanks very much for watching.